A thought occurred to me, a thought I don't like, and it is that I cannot be the showstopper. I want to be the stylish damage dealer who carries the team. But I am always going to need a tank with me, especially on Nightmare difficulty. I can't imagine an instance where my party is nothing but damage dealers and we just keep getting wiped because I can't DPS race and nobody's there to draw aggro. So I know who the tanks are. I think, if I remember all of the party members correctly, I'm pretty sure I know who the tanks are. And I might not want them with me at a given point in time. Or they might be out of the party for a particular reason. So, I might not like it. But, I think I actually need to be a warrior. And spec into full defense. Yes, we're on that difficulty thing in a lot of games where it's like the hardest part of the game, even on the hardest difficulty, is the beginning because you don't have much in the way of options. But I mean, look, let's just play. If it turns out I'm gonna need a warrior, if it turns out I need a warrior, bruh, am I dead? Please don't tell me I'm dead. Retreat. Actually, I'm not gonna heal, am I? Okay, to be fair, that one was because of a trap. Alright, a trap that I had no idea I was about to get hit by. You go over there. And wait. Yeah. I'm gonna go spring this trap. And done. I'm gonna shut the door behind me. Pick you back up. Let's get started. Please. I don't know why you ran to the corner and are doing literally nothing, but
let's see.
Attack?
I hope I don't regret this!
Hello? Is it your positioning? Okay.
That's for Shiani! Sure thing.
Hello? You wanna fight? Is he broken? What the hell is girl? I don't even know how to talk about what I don't even know. I don't even freaking know. You move from this freaking corner, alright? So that when I bring him back here, you can actually fight. Enemy. Any. Screw you. Use shield bash on any enemy. And do this at 10%. I don't want you waste my stuff. Stuff is the word. Lesser injury kit. Yeah, okay. And then enemy. Annie, use it. That way you just use it whenever it comes up. Yeah, this isn't going to work for everything, but it'll work for this very moment where I'm going to need it. I'm curious if... Did that work? Doesn't seem like it.
Will do.
Oh, it did work. Ah, terrible time to get interrupted.
After you, cousin!
Oh my!
I told you there was a game over behind one of these doors.
Well, all right.
Okay. Why are you not using Shield Bash? Shield Bash. Enemies any. Why didn't you use it? Is it because it's set to 2? Maybe? It's not a matter of it saving. That's dumb. You're dumb for that. New shield. It's the same garbage. If this trap triggers again, there's a pressure plate. I don't have detection or whatever it is, so I couldn't see it. I love how, like, none of the housekeepers give a damn. As well they shouldn't. Okay. Okay. Alright. He was in there. And this is a much smaller room. Alright. Deep mushroom. Oh my god. Fall in. Yo. What? Okay. Okay. More deep mushrooms. Jesus.
My. What have we here?
Don't worry. We'll make short work of these two.
Quiet, you idiot! They're covered with enough blood to fill a tub. What do you think that means?
That your people have a lot of blood. You tell me. It means your guards are dead. Start talking. You've only seconds to live. You're going to pay for what you've done.
All right. Let's not be too hasty here. Surely we can talk this over.
No. I want your head, nothing else. You really think you can talk your way out of this? If you have something to say, say it.
Ha! I always regret talking to knife ears. Now I'll just gut your ignorant carcasses instead.
I'm going to do that, and then have us both attack you, and unpause.
Simply no match for me.
Ruining my wedding!
Oh, I'm stunned. Should work out. Never mind, because he didn't heal at all. That's one down. I got one more heal in me. Unless he drops something. Thank you.
This is getting dangerous.
Girl, it's been dangerous. Shauna, you liking this fight?
What's this?
Because it could go a lot better. Oh my god, stop missing.
Lovely.
Yep, I knew he had a health potion.
He's dead. Tell me we did the right thing, cousin.
We did the right thing. Of course, it's a little late for regrets. He forced my hand. What's important is that Shiani's safe.
I'll check the back room for the others. Shiani needs you.
Yo, if the others are dead, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. Actually, no. I'm gonna be freaking justified. What's up, cuz?
Don't leave me alone. Please. Please take me home.
Why wouldn't I? Let's go home. Everything will be alright. Can you walk?
So much blood. I can't stand to look at it. It's
Ah.
everywhere. You killed them, didn't you? You killed them all?
Like dogs, Shiani. I did what I had to do. Not just them. All the humans who hurt you.
Good. Good.
Is she going to be alright?
I don't know why she wouldn't be. I hope so. She'll live. How are you?
A bit rattled. They said they were saving us for later. I can't believe you came for us. Thank you.
We should go. Soon. As in now.
Good thought. Yes, I've seen enough of this place.
I can't wait to leave this place.
Hey, yo, you should be frontlining. What you mean rear guard?
You've returned. Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
Nola didn't make it. She resisted.
They killed her.
Nelaros, too. The guards killed him.
I see. Would the rest of you ladies please take Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Vaughn's dead. Oz family just a little smaller. Battle, glorious battle.
And the Arl's son, does he live? Maker preserve us all.
Then the garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
Hey, send him. I'm not sure what we should have done. We'll hide out here until things blow over. We may need to leave Dinnerham for a while. If they come at us, we'll fight them.
Do so and you will put us all in danger.
The guards are here!
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
What you mean?
I seek Valendrian, Elder and Administrator of the Alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done. The Earl's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
Right here. It was Solus and me. Nah, Solus can stay. He got a wife.
You expect me to believe one woman did all of that?
We are not all so helpless, Captain.
You saved many by coming forward. I don't envy your fate, but I applaud your courage. This elf will wait in the dungeons until the Arl returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it may, I hereby invoke the Grey Warden's right of conscription. I remove this woman into my custody.
You can do that? Hear that? You can't touch me.
Son of a tied down. Very well, Grey Warden. I cannot challenge your rights, but I'll ask one thing. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Now I need to get my men on the streets before this news hits. Move out!
You're with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready. We leave immediately.
Bro, how you gonna say immediately and then let me say my goodbyes? You don't have to do this. I'm safe now. But what's going to happen here?
For the moment, they are fine. There are far more important matters arising that endanger more than just your people. I needed a Grey Warden, and I found one. That conscripting you saved your life is only circumstance. You did what you had to do to accomplish your mission. We need people like you. Now quickly, say your goodbyes. Your life here is over.
No, wait, back. Reset. Okay. We need to find out what the heck is hit rate and max that junk out because I am tired of missing. I swear. I'm looking it up. Be right back. I'm looking it up. Okay, so I got conflicting stuff a lot, and I'm not too sure what to believe. But what I did read, one of the things, and like everything basically said get dexterity in some way or another. Some things claimed dexterity and strength. Some things said dexterity and cunning. and then something said just pure dexterity, right? So I'm gonna take it that until I get to 25, I'm going pure dexterity, based solely on nothing. Based solely on nothing. Once I hit 25, I'll start spreading the points in a rotation, but we'll always include dexterity, supposedly. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do that. 10 dexterity, blah blah blah. Huh. What did I need? Yeah, it said I needed 22 dexterity for something. Right. Okay. Stealth, dual sweep. I'm gonna grab dual sweep while we're here. It's an active, right? Personal range. Wait. Significantly more damage than normal. Wait. The character sweeps both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. How do you strike with one or both, you ass? This is an active as well. This is a passive. The rogue has a keen eye for weak spots and thus gains bonus to critical chance for all attacks. Additionally, if the rogue's cunning score is greater than strength, sharpness of mind lets the character use the cunning modifier to affect damage in place of strength. Rogue gains the ability to bro, what am I looking at? Preternatural. What is this word? Preternatural ability to sense and avoid danger. I guess it just means like inherent or natural, but like just preternatural for whatever reason. The talent grants 1 in 5 chance to avoid physical attacks, including being stunned or knocked down. 1 in 5? That's actually pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. Whirlwind. Death Dance. I want that. I want Death Dance. Oh, I didn't get a skill point. I didn't get a skill point this level, I guess. Huh. I guess I only get them every couple of levels? Ah, no herbologist for me. That sucks. Hey, yo, random elf woman, what you got to say?
Good riddance, you were always a troublemaker.
Wait, what? Did you just say me?
Good riddance, you were always a troublemaker.
Bro, I would stab you in the face if I had the option. Trust and believe. The kids are gone. Well, that's good. Like, take your asses in the house. People out here getting stabbed to death, mostly by me. I'm not gonna hold you.
Go on, get out of here. You deserve it.
Ah, now they feel free to talk garbage.
Maybe this will be for the best.
Good luck to you, whatever happens.
Hey, see, he was chill. The rest of y'all some haters. Like, for real. You gonna sell me something good now before I go?
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
What about them people outside? Tell them that. Tell them to miss me. And to miss D's. No, we don't have those. I'm sorry, sweetie. Chiron. Is that Dad? I think it is. No? I don't think so.
If this is what the Maker has planned for you, then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
I don't know that she would. No, because the story is that she didn't turn it down. The Elder made that decision for her. Who knows if she would have joined or not. Hope so. You're not pleased. It's too late to talk to me now. I have to go.
I just wish there was another way. I dreamed of grandchildren, family gatherings, and... I'm sorry, this isn't helping. Take care, my girl. Be safe. And wise. And... well, you know. We'll all miss you.
But, Papa, I'm a lesbian. I mean, I guess I could adopt, but, look, I ain't gonna hold you. In the same way that Mass Effect only has one lesbian option in the very first game, Dragon Age is the same. This first game, lesbians got cucked, alright? Lesbians get cucked. If you straight, you straight.
There you are. Thank you. For me, for Saurus, for everything.
Wait, what? Yo, I thought Saurus didn't like you. Yo, y'all went through something. We elves need to stick together. Be good to Saurus. Don't worry about it.
You're the sister I always wanted.
Hey.
Mommy seems to have regained herself. I'll leave you two alone. Good luck, and thank you again.
Hey, cuz. Let me check this again. Small grease trap. When triggered, this trap releases small grease sticks and slows the movement speed of creatures who enter the area and causes them to fall unless they pass a physical resistance check. Friendly fire possible. Gimme. I'm using it right now. I don't care. I need to know. Like, I'm spec'd out in a ton of stuff. I'm curious if I would pass the check with dexterity. Requires trap. Oh, I have to make it? Or something. I don't know. I don't really understand.
You took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
So, want to make out? Cause it's relaxed. I just did what had to be done. How are you holding up? I have to leave soon. I got my reward. I'm leaving this hole. I should be going. How you holding up, sis? Cuz.
Alright. As far as the others know, Vaughn just roughed me up a bit. I just don't want them treating me like some fragile doll. I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
Wait, as far as they know, he just roughed you up a bit. He did something else? Yo, I should have tortured this man instead of just killing him. Yo. One sec. I did not go look up if you could torture the Arl son or whatever. Love you too, cuz.
Make her watch over you.
Nah, the Maker's the human god. We worship the Dalish gods, right? Nope. That's why the Dalish don't like us. We're heathens. Ugh. Blah. Rah. Alright. Yo, Duncan, we out, homie. We out of here. Also, my daggers are trash. My inventory's full of trash. We need to hit up a shop. Nope, he won't sell me anything. Or let me sell to him, for that matter.
Well, I guess Duncan got his recruit after all.
What do you sound so mad for? Or, I don't know, you just sound like you're an infomercial. I look forward to being a Grey Warden. It was not my choice. I can't say I'm sad to leave this place. There's a whole world out there, you know.
Indeed. It only saddens me that it has taken this for you to find it. If you'll excuse me, I must tend to our people. Goodbye, young one, and Maker keep you.
Sup, donkey?
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Can we skip the introductions? It's been a long trip. I may, Your Majesty. I'm no friend of yours, human lord. Oh. Nah, I murdered the dude who I wanted to murder, so I ain't really got no beef with you right now.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The slums. Nowhere specific, Your Majesty. From one of your alienages, naturally.
Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
Bruh, you about to find out today. I'm gonna backhand your ass right now. I'd rather not speak of it. You have no idea how bad it is, do you? I killed the Jarl's son for raping my friend. There are many things, you know. Nah, here's the truth, homie.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. But for now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Also, like I said, I know no shade. I ain't trying to say I want to see it, but like, Shiani, you could have put her in. Is a function of Dragon Age. You could have put her in the underwear model of attire, and that would have conveyed it to me. The fact that she was fully dressed didn't convey it to me, bro. I'm just saying. Moving past. You're too kind, Your Majesty. We'll see about that. Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. I mean, we already just introduced ourselves politely, so we good.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounds like the Blight's almost over. You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Yeah, I was always gonna bow there, so saying human lord scum a bunch of times would have meant nothing.
What you said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
I mean, what the hell do Grey Wardens do then if regular people can just beat the Darkspawn? I already know the answer. Yet you don't seem very reassured. You didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What feeling? You said you know, not I feel. Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could, if he were not such a fool. Do you think they are in danger? Or there's any danger? Why not? Like, he regards you highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What the hell is a joining ritual? I already know. What do you mean, joining ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Yeah, I don't know how you keep it secret, right? Like, I know what it is. There's no way you keep that junk secret.
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
I don't believe you for a second. Am I the only recruit you have? Wonderful. Let's get on with this. I already know.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Time to loot a ton of garbage. Also, Alistair, ew, and also, how do people know I'm an elf? Like, my hair hides my ears. I picked that up, but the plant model didn't disappear. What a ridiculous game. Look, I'm gonna run around and loot stuff. I will talk to you when I encounter someone worth talking to.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough. The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
Uh-huh. I should go. What the heck is the Tower of Ishal? Why is the tower off limits exactly? This is pretty large ruin.
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
What the heck's a wilder? I don't know what the hell that is.
By orders of Terran Logain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large place.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing. Make us speed your steps.
Okay. Check the Mizap. I can't get over here. He's blocking that. I've been over here. So off we go. Nothing else to loot. Crossing the bridge of freedom.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Yeah, let me look at these trees, though. Them some trees, alright. Them some trees. Oh, the foliage. Oh, the deep root. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I was about to... Hold up.
You must be the Grey Warden. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm fine, thanks. Where's Duncan's tent? I'm looking for the Grey Warden named Alistair. Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Terran Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Yo, the wind is crazy. The heck is the Circle of Magi?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Okay, because I'm not a mage, we don't learn a bunch of these terms. Actually, I think we will in time. So I'm gonna shut up. Where's the king? Anybody supply? Wait, yeah.
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Good, I could sell him a bunch of junk.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Ah, so the king's a D-bag.
Probably in his tent. He and Terran Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Terran Logain wild, that does.
I'll be on my way. I want to ask you something.
Go on, then.
Where's Duncan's tent? Where's the Grey Warden?
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Alistair. Alistair, you piece of garbage. Templars. What is that? Magi encampment. Why can't I... What the... Why can't I click this? Why can't I still not click this? Yo. Weird. Where's the quartermaster? Why can't I click these signs? Why can't I click the sign? I mean, imagine... No, this is a kennel master. Ugh, old game maps. Like, a new game would just have an exclamation mark that told me where the main quest was, and I know how to avoid it. Not anymore.
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
What is the Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
How y'all know I'm a Grey Warden, though? As you wish. Let me go to win. Frickin' win. Ah, the memories. Not good ones.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is? Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do. Though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Bro, you talk like you're rap godding and you're expositioning like it's the beginning of Star Wars. I have my doubts. We'll see in the coming battles. How should I know?
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Yo, the queen. Hold up. The queen.
She's the Teyrn's daughter.
Oh.
He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Ah, come on.
As you wish.
Persuasion check. What do I even spec for?
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
I'm exploring, jackass. Is Teyrn inside? What's he doing? Yeah, what is he doing in there?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Persuasion check, persuasion check. Surely you can tell little... Oh, wait. Surely you can tell me a little about him? I would like an audience with the Teyrn, please. I can't pass that check. I can't pass this check. Go.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
He gonna yell at you.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am. I'm not a Grey Warden yet. How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kalen's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Wait, what? A fascination you don't share? No, I didn't know that. Yes, I've heard.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kalen thinks. You're pretty for a Grey Warden. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't belong. The first Warden Marek brought to Ferelden was a woman, the best warrior I've ever seen. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know. I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't, you seem like a fool to me. Wait, he seems like a fool to me. You don't seem very fond of him.
Then simply pray.
Okay, Teyrn Loghain? Yeah, Teyrn Loghain doesn't come off as the worst human being ever. Cough, 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 sputter, cough. Right? Right? He's okay. He seems like a nice, reasonable guy. Sack. How do I get sack? Sack, sack, sack. Stick. Oh, sack, priest. Wait, priest?
Before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
Yo, I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you against 10,000 men, you should probably run. Not me. Not me. You a G, I guess. More chests, more chests, more soldiers.
The battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
Oh, the Grey Wardens are right. Archers? Yo, is this archery gear? robbed so I get the XP.
Wife spreading gossip until you brown your small clothes out of terror. We've seen nothing to
How do you
suggest
do?
that the Darkspawn drag our people underground to eat them. And I want this talk about Darkspawn enslaving survivors to stop immediately. Keep your minds focused on the battle. You fight for Ferelden and for your king. Remember that.
A knight?
Well met, my lady.
Huh. Sergeant, can I talk to you?
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Huh. But we ain't got no problem with it infecting the dogs. I mean, it's war. You know, it's acceptable in war, I guess. I don't know if acceptable is the right word.
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these
It's, not reasonable. What's the word? I'm gonna just say acceptable, because I can't think of the word right now. There's a word that just basically means acceptable within, condition or something. Ah, what is the word? I ain't losing my mind over this. Wounded soldier. The maker, I assume.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Ooh.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Yeah, you've been fighting them. We're aware of that. There are Grey Wardens here, you know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him? Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Yeah, that's how armies work. Crazy.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you.
Drama queen. I thought I was one.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
You gonna stop me?
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Fine. You win. Yo, what's that Mabari? You painted this dog red. I ain't gonna say nothing. I need to find that shop because I am full of garbage. Jory. Priest.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
I will, thank you. You administer blessings to elves, do you?
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Very well, I'll receive his blessing. Does he destroy the homelands of those who will not?
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
Bro, it was a simple question. Why you acted like this?
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Am I? Who are you? Yes, I am May.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Bruh, I'd rather not talk about that. What's that supposed to mean? Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in. Do you have a problem with that?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Meh. I'm curious about the joining ritual. Aren't you nervous about fighting the Darkspawn? I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. You're not all that smart, are you?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved. It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Nope, but I know it already. It's all a big secret, apparently. Only that it's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Later, Jory. Jorgy? Man, whatever your name is. Crazy, bro. Quartermaster. You're new I needed to see. Well, not needed to.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
Bro, let me interrupt this.
Well, all right.
This man over here trying to get some quartermaster. You.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Bruh, I'm about to slap you up. Are you mistaking me for your servant? Because I'm here to become a Grey Warden. How dare you address me so human?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Yeah, you ain't. You're forgiven, human, for now. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly. Don't worry about it. What supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Are they health potions?
So long as you keep it quiet.
Nah, I'm about to yell. Top of my lungs. Oh, God. 33 silver. Why is it so expensive? Wait, I could sell this? I could sell all of this garbage? Please tell me. Sell. Now, here's the deal. I don't know what's valued at what, or what I should honestly keep. All I know is that I want to buy health potions, and I don't care about the consequences of selling stuff. I should probably care about these consequences of selling stuff. This? Oh, this is DLC. It's not fair. It's not fair for me to just sit here and sell the DLC, is it? Is it? Nah, that ain't fair. That ain't right. It is not right for me to sit here and sell the DLC. Yeah, we are making bank selling all of this stuff. Now, granted, once again, I don't know what all I need or what all I should keep or anything. All I know is I got my daggers and I need health potions. That's all I know. Sell that. Sell that. Bavari Crunch. Nah, sell this garbage. Lesser Injury Kit. Sell. Okay, health potions. Please give me all the health potions. 99. So much money. Oh, you're just gonna sell it all back to me. Ah, okay. Okay, that's understandable. Hold up, daggers. Daggers. I'm just looking for stuff. Lesser Warmth Salve, Nature Salve. Lyrium Potions. I don't have injury kits. Yo, these chunks are expensive. Let me see if you got any daggers. You do not. Enchanter's Staff. Huh. Arrows. Elemental arrows at that. Sadly, I'm not an archer. What we got in here? Heirloom. Necklace. Not an heirloom of my fam, so don't care. Okay, I'm good. Wait.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Yeah, that was the
some supplies, perhaps.
Other shop. What's in the main shop?
Let me know what you'd like.
Oh my goodness, I almost missed out. Delicious. Oh, so good. So good. Are you selling elf fruit? Yeah, I need all of those. I need all of those. This the daggers. Compared to my daggers, the exact same. Backpack. Increase capacity by 10. Take it. I don't even need the space, I don't think, but I'm taking it regardless. Merchants. Okay. Backpack. Is it automatic? It seems so. Alright. Alright, we got health potions for whatever comes next. Wait, you have a name, David.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Uh-huh. What's that supposed to mean? What did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Uh-huh. Maybe they did. Isn't that a little paranoid? What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see. So what? That wouldn't frighten me. The wilds? Aren't there barbarians in the forest?
Chasing barbarians, yes. Cannibals, and witches too. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
I doubt they will send us into pointless danger. Why would they send us into the forest? Why are the wilds so frightening? This seems like an odd place for an army to camp then.
I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
Bro, you wish your nose could twitch with these animations. They're forcing you to be here. I wouldn't be here if I did. I wouldn't be here if I did. I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch your back if you watch mine. Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch your back.
Yo. You're a charmer, I see. Or I could just kill you. Just don't get too distracted back there. Play nice, girl. Play nice.
That's me. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Like, if he hit me with the one-liner he hit you with, nah, it's curtains. But he didn't. So just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I better not hit a wall here. Oh, you suck. Why would you even let me walk here? Oh! What all is in here? Servant. One of y'all supposed to be, like, delivering something to the merchant, I think. Get on that, y'all. Oh, God. Just more garbage I gotta go sell. And I thought I had a lot of money for a second, too.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get such an opportunity.
Don't try the stew. Just between you and me.
Yo, y'all planning to poison them? Alright then. I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm an elf too. But I'ma just be like, hey yo, that's pretty risky. There's a lot of people out here, bro.
That course of action is inadvisable.
What, you wanna fight?
Welcome, young woman.
I should go. Who are you?
I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Bruh, talking to you is a time-consuming process. What is wrong with you? You speak very strangely. Why is that? What is enchantment exactly? I don't want to talk to this dude. I don't want to talk to him. I'm out. What is enchantment? If you've ever played a video game, this should be obvious. Why he's talking strange, he's a tranquil. I'm out.
Goodbye.
I don't need this. And I'm gonna get that chest. Mother. Win. Freaking win. Win.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Win, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Oh, hi, Win. Let's pretend like this is my first time ever meeting you. Pleased to meet you, Win.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Uh-huh. Will you be fighting beside the king? King Kalen thinks the battle will go well. It's not luck, but skill that will save us.
And I'm sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before? Do you know much about the Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
Nope, I literally do not. Isn't the Fade land of the dead? What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City? The Black City is that thing that was in the intro where it's like, it mentions the Golden City, and the Golden City becomes the Black City because the mages go into it. And they become the first Darkspawn, which is BS, because Darkspawn don't use magic, so if the first mages became Darkspawn, why they ain't shooting fireballs? So Darkspawn are just dream spirits. I've heard that. Doesn't something bad happen there?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true? The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
For now? But, don't you have any proper advice? I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Die in this battle, and when
Yay! Win. Nice to meet you, girl.
find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall. I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Okay. Yo, Kennel Master.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new Warden? I could use some help.
What up? What's the problem? Why would I help you? I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot. Why do you think I could muzzle him? Just how smart is this dog? No, I'm not interested. Yo.
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
I'll give it a shot. Could he be imprinted to me? Sure.
We can try. But first, we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Alright, let's do this.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Kill the dog with a muzzle on him.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Yup. I may. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Yo. God, dogs barking incessantly. It's like I'm recording at my own house. Which I am. And it's annoying. I'll see if I can find one. Do you think I have nothing better to do? Why don't you get them yourself? Will the dog be alright without it? Where are the wilds where I can find these flowers? Can't help.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Oh, dear God. Let me get away from here as fast as I can. Oh, it's so awful. No, wait a minute. Ash? Yo, Ash? Ash Warrior.
You there.
If you have business with the
What's
Ash
your
Warriors,
name?
I suggest you speak to our commander.
It's Pick, sir. Go tell Sir Logain that the war party's
Infirmary. Nurse. Okay, so I've been everywhere, it seems.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to talk to Philip, Phil, Farb, Fleck, Flidge, Flop, Alistair. That's what we're doing. And Alistair's up here, I believe. What the heck? Phil. Wait, Ash Warrior leader?
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Bruh, I'm about to swing on you. I happen to be a Grey Warden, human, not some servant.
Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
I will leave you to your business. Can I ask you something? You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
Okay, what's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Matthias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
And are you going to tell me?
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Matthias was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skyla, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
Okay, what happened to them? And they feasted on blood and lived happily ever after? So you descend from the Clane?
They were simply the first to be taught. Others were inspired by his death to follow his path.
Wait, what? How did he die?
Matthias's prowess earned him the love of Morrigan, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skaya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Matthias was grieved. He sent Morrigan away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Matthias slew Morrigan in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Matthias an honored burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today.
Uh-huh. An interesting legend. Thank you for telling me. What happened to his wife, Skaka? You could have said he was the first Ash Warrior. Wait, you could have just said he was the first Ash Warrior. So he betrayed his wife and killed his lover?
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
So what does an Ash Warrior do exactly?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Okay, I get you. I understand. You got like some battle paint or meat or something, and it lets you become a berserker. Gotcha. Is that dog that good in combat? What are you preparing for? Why do you have painted dogs? Tell me of Lothius the Dwarven. Nah, I'm out.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I'm out. It was too much lore for me. Oh, my brain. My brain. Wait, I thought Alistair was okay. Alright. So then, no, we can't go there. And over here, a prisoner? You weren't here before.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Bro, put on some clothes. You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
I'll see what I can do. Why would I want to help you? Tell me why you're in there first. That's horrible. Why haven't they fed you? Tell me why you're in there.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert? And I bet you're innocent as the sunrise.
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Yo, calm down, homie. Matters to me if it's your if your cause is just. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet of you, dearie. How about you marry me instead? At least I could get a kiss before they hang me. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe.
And why don't you eat your shoe?
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
What coat?
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I should go. Who is this prisoner exactly? Why did he want to desert? It seems a waste for you to guard him all day. Have a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He claims he wasn't deserting. He asked for food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Uh-huh, and you should. So miss one meal, this man could be hanged soon. Yeah, persuade.
All right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
I'm an elf. I'm gonna get crap blamed on me in the first place.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food. Give him the food. Why would I want to help you? Yeah, just give it to him. Like, it's not even an inventory item as far as I'm aware.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Uh-huh. Quest complete. Cool. That distracted me from going to see Alistair long enough. Where are you at, though? Are you distracted currently? Nah, you aren't. Up here? No? Yes? Maybe? War Council? Oh, that's a sign. Okay. There's Alistair. Don't auto-scene, don't auto-scene, don't auto... Damn it!
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You are a very strange human. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing to say. Why is it? Whatever. Time to start being the elf and just calling people human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
And what if I am? We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Don't worry, I'm no mage. Would it make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
You better be sorry. And you must be Alistair. How could you recognize me? Wait, yeah.
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Uh-huh. Let's get on with it then. Pleased to meet you. My name's May.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Grey Wardens, do you? Probably because we're too smart for you. I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking about me as a woman? Let's be cheeky.
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I mean, in a past life, technically. Nope.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward. What the heck's a Templar? I know what a Templar is.
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Let's go. You don't have to accompany me, do you? What about the other recruits? I look forward to traveling with you. Let's go, Alistair.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Tutorial. Party members and tactics. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to the tactics you set. Left-click Alistair to begin. Oh, and then click his portrait. Wait, what? Press the button. Nah, I'm clicking up here. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Change Alistair's preset to defense. Wait, preset. Oh, okay. Defender. Shield cover, bash, pummel. Okay.
What now? Yes. Right.
Yo, don't get snippy with me, Alistair. I will slap the... Don't you start. Novice fire rune. +1 fire damage. Ooh, slow rune. To reduce movement speed. I'm going to go sell all of this, because it is garbage. It is garbage and will help me buy more health potions when the time comes, because we will need them. My god, will we need them. In fact, let me change my tactic. Actually, yeah, let me change this. Enemy. You know what? No, I'm going to be controlling her. I don't need to do that. Though I need to check Alistair really quick. Skills. He's all in on combat training. How do I... This, which is the F button. There's shield cover, shield block. He doesn't have shield defense? That's dumb. That's dumb. Shield bash, shield pummel. It's so dumb that he doesn't have shield defense. Which is a sustain that would make him an even better tank. You.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
That. Oops, I accidentally clicked out of it because I was trying to skip dialogue.
Hello again. Is there something you need? So long as you keep it.
Okay. Okay, just making sure you ain't updated nothing. Okay. I'm gonna sell this dagger. I'm gonna sell this. Yeah. Sell the runes we just picked up. You don't need them. Beef bone is a gift we'll keep. I want to keep my wedding clothes, honestly, because they look good. And that's it. Alright. Alistair, gear-wise, what are you looking like? Gear. How does this compare? Better or worse? Way worse, actually. How about this? He needs 22 strength, he has 20. Oh, right. I was gonna go buy that. Not buy. Download the mod that was like... what was the mod? where I can wear a helmet. I gotta remember to do that. I got to remember to do that. Hello, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Uh-huh. And what's the second task? What do you need darkspawn blood for? Going to the wilds, isn't that dangerous? Surely you could have acquired some blood before now. Yeah, true.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
Alright. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be in charge, and we're on nightmare difficulty, and I am bad. What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Uh-huh. Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Tainted blood. Grey Warden cash. We got 4 people with us? Alright, but how y'all looking though? You're a dual wielder like me? What you got, yo? What's your gear? You have a bow, but you're... Oh my god, freaking idiots. Jordy, you are a 2-hander. All in on combat training. Do you at least have a 2-handed weapon? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, but what about tactics? Defender, we're gonna put you as scrapper. We'll put you as archer, because that's what you have. And I'll be controlling me. So, let's go. This should work out fine. I mean, they're gonna die constantly, but they'll heal. If I die... Well, I mean, I'll heal too. This ain't Persona, but still.
Hail! I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Blood Moon. Oh dear God, look at this place. Ugh. Ugh. Also make sure I'm always holding the button for detective vision. What? Yeah, y'all go attack that thing. I'm going to look over here and see if I can walk through the swamp. Nope. If we have everybody attacking a single target, it's for the best. Okay, May, I'm for real. I need you to attack stuff. So I'm gonna come in here. Enemies, any, attack. Done. Well, actually, that doesn't work. Attacking party member. Attacking control party member. Attacking Alistair. Target party member. Target blah blah blah. How do I do this? Yo, I love setting up gambits in like Final Fantasy 12, right? But this is annoying. Attacking main party member. Wait, I'm the main party member. Attacking control party member. What's the difference? What's the difference? Are these two not the exact same thing? Visible class. Nearest visible enemy. Party target. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just want them to automatically fight something that's attacking us. That's all I want. I don't know how to set it up though. I genuinely do not. Huh. Hold up. What do you have? Being attacked by a ranged attack. Enemy's health. Nearest visible enemy. Yeah. Maybe I learn more gambits later. Okay. Let me do this. Get everybody selected. And then find where the heck the enemy is. How do I... Yep, how do I move the... There we go. Yeah. Everybody attack that wolf. Go.
Right. We fight!
Don't y'all attack me. Okay. I gotta go help our archer. Oh, I'm controlling all of us again. My bad.
How lovely!
Imagine the mod that lets me pick up everything in an area and not have to loot individual bodies. Or don't imagine it, because I know that mod and we don't have it. Wolves out here killing darkspawn. Yo, just breed a bunch of wolves. Seriously. Missionary. Jobbery. A letter. Gimme. Letter to Jogby. Huh. But I don't think I've met a Jogby yet. A dying soldier?
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
How exactly am I supposed to help him? Let's try to bandage him up at least. We don't have time for this. Let's go. We can head back. Oh, wait, we can take him back. Wait, we can take you back. Nah, we got business. We'll patch you up, though.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Bro, how you gonna say you're not a coward? Overcoming these dangers is part of our test. We're far from helpless here. We'll be fine. You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Let's just get this over with. It appears that I am the only man here. Not many humans, maybe. I'm looking forward to killing them. I didn't say that, did I? I'm the only man here.
I know I'm relying on you to protect me. Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
And yet you will make this a lot easier. 4 people instead of 3, baby. Wildflowers. I need these for a quest, I believe. Boop. Quest complete. Elf fruit. Off the beaten path. Huh. Which way? That way or this way? Is that a darkspawn? Well, obviously we go the way that isn't just littered with very obvious enemies. What direction? It's over there. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Everybody, tag. 7, 6. You hitting 12s. I keep missing though. Herlock.
As you desire.
Which are darkspawn, for the record. Vask or Veil, Flask, Flail, Flat, Veil. File. Vial, right? I don't even see it in here. It is irrelevant. Okay, so we could go over there, or we can run back this way. Hey, it's crazy, bruh. It's crazy that we're going this way now. I'm going after that archer. I don't care what y'all do.
Light ourselves.
Oh, they're all 3 archers? Yo, why am I 2v1ing? Y'all think I got it like that? Not with these hit percentages. Okay. Small flawed ice crystal. 10 cold damage. Converts all damage to cold damage. Huh. Is that a usable item or an augment that I can put on something, potentially? Vial. Okay, vial. Vial. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Can I get there? I have to go all the way around, don't I? All the way around or just over here? Over here around.
Look there.
Yo, why we got draw distance in this? Okay, the pause before every fight is annoying as sin. And it is a sin to have this on. A bunch of wolves, and then a bunch of darkspawn. Okay, you aren't teaming up on me. Will y'all automatically start attacking? Cool. Nope. Really? Why am I drawing aggro? Can I change my boots? No, I have reduced hostility. I'll take that level up. Alistair is about to die. It's irrelevant. We took him out. He didn't have anything on him. You lied to me. You lied to me. Oh wait, stop. All points into here. I'm gonna get that so that I can get your character is extremely skilled. Each hand gaining bonuses to attack and defense. That's a passive. Both of these are actives though. Riposte. The character strikes a target once, dealing normal damage as well as stunning the opponent unless it passes a physical resistance check. The character then strikes with the other weapon, generating critical hit if the target is stunned. Let me see something. Improved tools. This is for lockpicking, so I can lockpick better locks, I guess. I'm gonna pick this because it's another stun. And then we got 1, 2 stuns. Put them like that. What's the cooldown? 20 seconds? 15 seconds? Lockpick. Imagine the irony if there was a lockpick chest up here I couldn't lockpick. Oh, beautiful. Okay. How did y'all fare against the wolves? Where did you even come from? Okay, sneak attacks. Cute. I guess that's what he meant when they said they came out of the ground. I hardly think that's ground. Okay, I think that's just them stealthing. Ow! Stunned. And done. Wolf pelts, we take those. Wolf pelts, we take those. Vial. We only needed the 3, right? Missionary Rigsby. Scale gloves. Missionary Rigsby. Rigsby's last will and testament. Did we need that for something? New quest. Last Will and Testament. Rigsby's Last Will and Testament. Kodak update. I ain't about to read this. To my wife and son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in service of the Maker. I guess we have to deliver that to his wife and son. Which, I'll find them eventually. I'm gonna be exploring like it's nobody's business. I'm gonna be exploring like it's Dragon Age Inquisition. Yo, shoutouts to any and everybody who spent like 24 hours in the freaking hinterlands. Because I know I did. I know I spent freaking at least 50 hours in the hinterlands. How do you do that? You'll learn. It may take me 15 years, but you will learn. Oh, come on. This again? Stop it. Get some help. Yo, I got a guaranteed crit on this man, and it did like 18 damage. Terrible. Rogue. A garnet. I imagine more stealth. Nope. Nothing up here. Another vial. Oh, wait. Yo, I just went in a circle. Friggin' idiot. There's like 50 darkspawn on the other side that I'm just actively trying to avoid for the moment. I can't tell what critical path even means here. Okay, a save point. That means critical path. Alright, I'm out. About face and go the opposite direction. And always make sure to be holding down wolves. Always make sure to be holding down detective vision. They are... I heard that. Like, yup. Knew it. I double stunned this man. Am I missing? Hold up. Yup, miss. I love how, like, I'm the person who came out with the lowest health percentage of that. Like, I'm the weakest link. Jesus. Oh my god. Heal up. Heal, heal, heal. This is on, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go. You know what? Hold up. Never mind. I was about to say, I'm going to change to a bow and sit back here. But we sold all the bows. That dude's berserking. I'm going to go over here and fight archers. No, you don't. Oh my god, Alistair. Can't believe I died. Oop. Okay, okay, we should be good. Yeah, Alistair's just resilient as balls. He was like, I'm not here to make it easier for you. And then he carried the team. Nope.
Maker, how am I gonna get all this blood out?
I think I should have an injury. Yeah. One of your party members has fallen in combat. He or she now sustained a serious injury. These injuries cause penalties that can only be cured with an injury kit of a certain high level spell. Or a certain high level spell. I'm going to go to my inventory and use an injury kit. I have currently Cracked Skull, a penalty to cunning, which is one of my primary stats. How do I do this? Use. Oh, I have to get out the menu. Duh. Idiot. Okay. What about that dude over here you killed? Did he drop anything? Nope. Yeah, I just took him out. Easy. Easy clap. Go around, get my elf round. And that's it. Oh my god. So the problem with controlling me is that I shouldn't be the one running in first. Ow, ow, ow. 2, 3, 4. Yo, they stunned me? Don't die. Ah, come on, May. Alistair's about to die. That's bad. Okay. Nope. That sounds like a game over to me. But we still have a chance. What chance do we have? If I lead them to a pack of wolves that can kill them. Actually, hold up. How many are there? Yeah, my voice. My voice. There are only 2 at me. Damn. I could have healed that too. Okay. So, first things first. May. I'm setting you to Archer. No. Scrapper. Sure. Alright, and then I'm taking control of Alistair so he can be the first person into the combat. And I will see you after I've done the loop. Okay. Everybody except for Alistair died. But we did it. We took out all of these enemies over here. Oh my goodness. We need to check whose injuries are what. She has a hit to cunning. Trash. He's got 2. He did die. Because he was set to Archer. Oh my god. He switched up on his own. I don't know why, but he's been dueling with Archer belt garbage. And then also, I'm not using it. Y'all just gonna have to deal with that penalty. I don't care. Cunning doesn't do jack. A dagger, a field journal, mud idol. We take those. Hidden chest. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside's an iron lockbox sealed using wax. Take the lockbox and bring it to Jeddah. Open the lockbox and keep the contents. Who the hell is Jeddah? Who in the hell is Jeddah? You still the lockbox in your pack. Okay. Is Jeddah someone we're gonna meet later? Cool. Continue. Alright. Well, that's where I was at, right? I lost there. Also, we ran through a bunch of health pots trying to keep Alistair alive. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. Like, yo, let me say something. Yeah, I can't, I'm pretty sure that, like, you can't control how your characters build, or your party members build. Like, I can't control how they spec. If I could, I make Alistair go 90% Constitution, because Jesus. But I can't. This way? And then we hit the save wall. Remind me to save when I hit the save wall. Whatever the hell the save wall was. Which was down into the left? I think? Okay, maybe not. It was up here by... let's say Rigsby. It was up here by this, right? And it was up, and then it was over here into this observatory thing. Right? Nope. Oh, okay. Hopefully it resaves, because I don't know where the spot is going to be. And just in case it doesn't, 50 million save files. Go. Alright, it did anyway. Alright. Give me Alistair. He goes first. just in case something pops out. We know who we want to get attacked first, and it ain't my girl. Harlot Emissary. You look strong, so I'm gonna prioritize you. Ow! He has spells and magic. Shield bash this man. Oh my god, you freaking coward. Alright. Can we get free? I'm gonna have to... Never mind, there was a trap there. This is a wash. Okay. No, cancel that. Do this. I know what to do now. I'm gonna have you all stay here, and I'm gonna go do this. Bye-bye. Yo, this man's accuracy is godlike. That's right. Come on. Come out here. Come and get me. Come here.
Away with you!
Oh, that's one down. Give me... What the? Yo, who just shot an arrow at me? Give me you. And I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do... this. Oh, snap.
Too slow! Now who's the idiot?
Right.
Come on, roll up.
Work well together.
I'm curious. Oh, never mind. I was gonna be like, if I just stand here with an infinite and never spawn to attack me. But nah, forget that. No. Will you change back to this damn bow and shoot this man? I don't care if you run. Because you're just gonna run over there. Which I am not going to follow you. Because I am no fool. I will not make that mistake again. I know that there's a trap there. You can't hit him. If he shoots at me, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that means you could definitely shoot him. Will you shoot him, please? I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna walk into it. Nope. Fallon. Oh, wait. Ow! What? Oh, you came out.
I didn't warn you. Say your prayers.
Let me up.
Right to the face.
Yeah, how you getting stuck on the bridge, girl?
Say I didn't warn you.
How dare you!
If somebody's got to go over there for this, it's gonna be Alistair.
They're too tough. I'm bleeding.
All right. Nope. That's it. Come on. Come get it.
That's my
You're a fool.
We must be victorious.
And he died because he's an idiot.
Very well.
Oh, is that right? And how's that?
Alright. We are out. You are going to come to me, or I am not going over there. Because we can actually leave the battle and heal back up. At least this is how I remember it being. Right? If we run far enough away and they genuinely don't pursue us, we basically like fleeing status. Really now? I guess it's because we got a corpse over there. Possibly? Alright, come on. I said come on. Oh, stop that. Let's go. Idiots. Are you the emissary? I'm going to stun you. You piece of garbage. Oh, Jesus. And to think he was not the big fish we needed to kill. I mean, he is, but there's still more enemies over there. Are we going to heal up? Nope. I take it because you aren't reviving. We're still technically in combat. Alistair, go run into the trap. Never mind. He's back. Heal, heal, heal. Thank you. Man, just pretend you aren't there. Flexing on us. This man hit me with lightning in the face and it did so much damage. So much freaking damage. Let's see. Penalty to attack speed. I love it. Delicious. Grew. All of y'all run up on him. I'm gonna be stuck here in a trap for 10 minutes. 2 traps.
Oh, I see.
Let's have at it!
What a mess.
Oh, Jesus. Excerpt from local myths and legends. New codex entry. You have it the worst. Everybody else chill. I'm gonna send him to go get blown up. What? I thought there was a fire trap over here that would blow him up. What blew me up last time? It was the freaking emissary, huh? The emissary has some sort of fire ability that I did not register. Alright, that's on me. That's on me. Alright, guys. Alistair, lead the way. Let's get ambushed over here. Because why not? I hear it. And it is right there. I'm gonna stun you. Take over my girl. Hit him with the 2-step. How delightful. I want to change her voice. I want to go back and change her voice, please. What's the point? Just a single elf fruit? Terrible. Oh, it just dawned on me what's out here in the freaking wilds, or whatever we're at. It dawned on me. I know what we're out here for now. Oh no. Also, there's gonna be another big fight, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I should probably save. I should probably save before we got another game over incoming, essentially. Alright. I feel like a lot more stuff should be around. Okay, never mind. It knew. It knew and it told me. With that. Another emissary. out here with explosions. Man got nukes. Alright, plain and simple. I know what you... I was just picking up elf fruit. Oh my god, not this garbage. I'm about to run in. Fight 15 enemies. Yo, you got shield bashed. That's your job. No. I'm gonna have Alistair heal right now. I'm gonna take over my girl. Pause. Take the bigger health potion. I don't care. We don't want Alistair dying. Wait. Oh, I thought that was an AoE ability. I was like, we should run. And Alistair went over to him. Not a bad move, just, you know.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Say your prayers!
I should be fine to fight you, honestly. Okay, I overestimated what I could do. Hit him with the stun. Hit him with the shield bash. Hit him with the 2. Oh, thank goodness.
My blood.
Yo, loot this man. Arrows, tons of them. An enchanted dagger. I don't care what it is. We need something better. 4 attack plus. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Can I take your gear? Because you don't use it. Where's your bow? Where is your bow? Oh, you took it off. Okay. Give me that. No, don't steal his gear. It actually isn't worth anything at all, so... Wait, that might be worth something. No, because I'm not a warrior. No point in stealing it. How many injuries do you guys have? Each? Yo, this man's on 4 injuries. Jesus. Jesus.
Well, alright.
Alright. Oop. Gotta loot these. And I still didn't get that elf fruit. Y'all chill right here. I'm gonna go get that elf fruit. Watch me get ambushed by an emissary. Oh my god. I predicted it. Anything over here? Elf fruits. Or death root and a pile of rubble.
As you desire.
Or a pile of rocks. Inspect it. You see a pile of rocks. Wait, you see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ashes on the pile of stones. Okay. It's just another, that's another man. That's all I could say. Alright. All of you, get ready to attack this man. Hold up. Activate this. Unpause. Pause. Everybody attack.
Right to the face!
I cannot stun him. Oh, Jesus. You want to shield bash him? He cannot be shield bashed. Why are you two idiots not attacking? I'm curious. Why you... Okay, I guess you're not attacking because you're not set to this. That's the dumbest thing ever, but okay. Honestly, Alistair could probably take it. Or we could probably take it if he would focus Alistair and nobody else. Oh my god. Bruh. Take it. Get up. Drink. Okay. Okay, Gazolf. I know how to beat you. You did not. You did not. You piece of garbage. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. I know what to do now. I'm gonna set you guys to stay here. I'm gonna send Alistair in, and only Alistair. I'm gonna switch you over to your bow. And then we actually got a different drop this time around. We got a bow to drop. A Darkspawn longbow. So we're gonna give it to her. You know what? Give her some fire arrows. Right? I don't know. I don't know about elemental arrows, but all I was going to do was sell them anyway. So I'm going to give her these arrows. You don't really do anything, so. And we're going to have... You know what? You and Alistair go in. Actually, this isn't going to work. Because once you put the ashes... It actually is going to send all of the characters over here. Okay. Well, let me save first. 1 billion saves. Put them. Alright. I'm going to need Alistair to attack. And I'm going to need you to attack. I'm going to need you and control. Ugh. Girl, you go over there. You also go over there. And unpause. Pause. I think this distance is good enough. Attack. Unpause. And you also attack. Unpause. Alistair. Alistair, will you please? He's burning to death. But who cares? All that matters is that Alistair stays up and stays tanking. Okay. Hit the health potion. You know what? I'm gonna have both of you take a health pot because I'm under the impression that if if both of you go down or one of you go down, that's gonna be enough to draw aggro away. Okay, never mind. Archers! Yeah. Enchanted footing. +6 defense only for a mage. That's awful. That's awful. Go back to your main bell. Unequip that. Go back to this. Unequip. I want that bow. And go back to your dual build. Alright. And since you died, you have to reactivate your sustain. Was it worth? I mean, it was a decent learning experience. I know how I'm going to have to deal with some things during nightmare mode now. I don't want to have to fight like that. I hate it. I'd rather just click something and RuneScape it, but If we gotta try, we gotta try. I know there isn't a fight about to happen here. Alright. But we're still gonna save anyway. More death roots. Death roots. Okay. Okay. And yeah. Orange chest. Or crate. Cash.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Hey, I know you. You're the person they made a mod to slap at any moment because you're so damn lovable. I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower, intruder, and just how are, these your wilds? I first know who you are and where you come from. Where did you come from? Stay back. Neither.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Sup, I'm May.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
Good one.
Not very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them? Tell us at once or face consequences. She's toying with us. Let's go.
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Your mother? Is this a joke? Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
You won't for long.
Be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I mean, I know what I know. From hindsight. I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what to believe. I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them. What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize? How do you know all this? I'm sure they'll be eager to act on your advice. Thanks.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
They seem nice. Go on, they're nice. You just teleported me out? Dope. Will you stop deactivating this? Arrgh. I'm losing my mind. Let's head over to Mabari Man first. You.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Here is your hope.
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement? What will happen to him now? I prefer thanks in the form of payment. How long till improvement?
Maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
I'd like that. I'm not interested in a dog. Not sure I'd have time.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Understood. Alright, open the map. Anything else out here? Infirmary. Did I pick up something that I can take to the infirmary, I wonder? Yo, the tranquil is gone? Key required. Damn. Let me see.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Take me to the shop. The other shop.
As long as you keep it quiet.
As long as you're keeping it hush. As long as you keep it on the low. I don't know if I actually need these things. Reverse all damage to cold damage. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Bone beef. This is a gift, but I think it's a gift for the Mabari. Sell that. Sell that. I didn't equip the enchanted dagger, or did I get a second one? Sell. And then buy more health pots, because you restocked on them, apparently. I wanted some injury kits, but no, I need the lesser ones. I ain't about to buy no big old injury kit.
Hello again. Let me know what you'd like.
Especially not for no 1 gold. Out of here. Oh, the health. Delicious health. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Wait, what? Hold up. Hold up. Oh, 15. Okay. It didn't stack initially. I wonder if we leave and come back, he'll restock again. Is that how we exploit it? To get infinite health potions? Maybe? I picked up a bunch of stuff. Like letters and junk. I don't know where they would potentially go. Talk to this Tranquil. He has the key, right?
Welcome, young woman.
Never mind. When?
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparation.
Okay. I guess I'd just go talk to Duncan. I can't think of anything else. I can't remember anybody specifically sending me on a quest. other than the Kennel Master. So, Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have. Not that it was easy, but yes.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Oh. Now, will you tell us what this ritual is? Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Or, tell him about the Blight message or whatever. Ugh. Idiots. You idiots.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was spacing out. I have no problem facing what is to come. Is that why the joining is a secret? You're saying this ritual can kill us. I've come this far. I want to see it through.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Bruh.
You blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now. I don't like this any more than you do. I swear I'm the bravest one here, and I'm a woman.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Hey, will you both shut up? That's a horrible thing to say, but we don't know that, David. You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Okay, so we drink the corrupted blood, and we get the ability to sense Darkspawn. We get the ability to face down an Archdemon, whatever that means, I won't say. And we get the ability to be immune to the taint, which is the thing that those people over in the infirmary are dying of. And it's like, if they're on their deathbed dying of the taint, won't you just give it to them? I guess you're more selective about the process than, that. You want, battle-hardened warriors or a random elf who's willing to cut off the head of various soldiers. Okay, fair enough. Alright. It's pretty messed up that the Mabari have to go through this. They don't become freaking Grey Warden unless they're Grey Warden hounds in freaking Dragon Age 4 to come. Let's get on with it. Those who survive, and if we're not sure about this, let's get this over with then. No, wait, yeah. What's his name out?
Since the beginning, the Grey Wardens have been charged with finding those who were strong enough to attempt the joining and recruiting them into our ranks for the good of all. Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
You went out like a bitch.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Yo, let me get seconds up in here.
This moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over. I'm fine. I can't believe you killed Sir Jory. Nothing you said prepared me for that. The pain, it was unbelievable. Yo, why'd you kill Jory though?
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
I'ma sell this.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well. Kind of meeting. I still feel in shock. Nah, very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
And the joining leveled me up. Yo! Wait, 12,000 out of 4k EXP. I need 4,000 EXP to level up? Oh, that's all that was. Let's see, what is this? Flurry. Blah, blah, blah. Dealing blah, blah, blah. What is this? Dual finesse. Character extremely blah, 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 blah. Gaining attack and defense bonuses. Nah, I want... How soon am I going to need level 2 of lockpicking? Actually, I got 2 points. Hold up. I can double up on talent. Ooh. Or stealth, I mean. Makes backstabs easier to achieve. I don't care about that. I'm gonna grab Flurry and you. Should I? I'll grab lockpicking number 2 next time. Hey yo, What you mean? I still didn't get a skill point. I still haven't gotten a skill point. That's trash. You're trash. I mean, I've already looked around. There's nothing to do. So... War Council?
We can speak more after the meeting with the king.
Alright, fine. Let me find... Oh, right here. Huh. Quartermaster. Hold up, did you give me all of this stuff? I can't tell. I knew they were gonna die. I just didn't take all their stuff, because... I mean, why would I? Warden's Oath, +2 Constitution. I mean, I got a better necklace, so might as well. If I could run around like this, I would. If I could run around like this, I would. Trust me. What am I missing? I'm missing 3 armor. You know what? No, we're already on the hardest difficulty, dude. Come on. Don't do this. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Leather. Cured studded leather. Rough leather. There we go. Alright. Let me save and meet the king.